Hey guys, what's going on? I wanted to come on here and do another live video. I'm doing these live videos now kind of on a weekly basis just to get out there and show my face and that sort of stuff. So I wanted to just talk to you guys quickly about the what to look for when you're going to go and buy a home that's a little bit under the market value, kind of like a fixer-upper, maybe an investment type property, that sort of stuff. And I've got some good knowledge about this information because my family and I have done, I think, 5 homes the last 5 years that have been all kind of undervalued, and we've either fixed and flipped them or we rented them out and that sort of stuff. So I've kind of got this little system in my head that I wanted to share with you guys about kind of what to look for when you go into these houses. So the first thing I like to do is to walk inside and check the ceilings, make sure that there's no water damage or marks on the ceilings. That's kind of an indication of maybe a roof leak. When I'm doing that, I also like to check into the closets and look up in the ceiling to see if I can find access into the attic. And I'll try and get up into the attic to make sure that it smells nice in there. It should kind of smell like the lumber section there in Home Depot or Lowe's. It shouldn't smell musty. You should see insulation up there. You should also see wiring in those little blue junction boxes that you see. Make sure it's all up to code, that sort of stuff. After that, I'll come down, I'll check to make sure that there's a thermostat or make sure that there's central heating and air. And I'll go over there and I'll mash some of those buttons to see if the heat comes on, see if the cold air comes on. I'll go outside to make sure that that outside unit with the big fan turns on and that stuff sort of works. After that, I like to just check the water, turn all the water on, let it run for a little while, see if the hot water works, see if the cold water works. Check underneath the sinks to make sure there's PVC piping and not galvanized pipes or cast iron pipes that can rust and cause a bunch of damage later on. After that, I'll check the windows. You know, if I can see them. Usually the windows are no big deal, but I'll go over there and look at the windows, make sure that they open and close. And then I'll go outside and I'll try and find access into the crawl space. I'll try and find the water heater down there. I'll look at the water heater, see the age of it. And again, down the crawl space, I'll just smell to make sure it doesn't smell musty or moldy. It should smell, you know, kind of like an outdoor area. It should smell like lumber and wood instead of like a musty, kind of campy, swampy area. And then I'll check for the insulation too. If you can get on the roof, that's a bonus. But if not, it's no big deal. And then after you walk around the home, just look for rotten wood around the fascia boards and the soffits. Alright, so fascia boards are, and I'll just show you here on my house, fascia boards are all these things up top here, kind of where the roof and the home meet. And if those are rotten, then it's just kind of some damage there with the shingles or the roof or whatever is going on. So just a quick little insight on what to look for if you guys are going to look at homes and that sort of stuff. If I missed something or anybody has anything to add, just put it down in the comments. I just kind of did this off the top of my head, so if I missed something, I apologize. But that's really it. Just get out there, look at those systems in the homes to make sure that they're stable and good, and then go back, look at the comps, and figure out what you want to offer. And that's that. So if anybody has any other questions or anything like that, just send me a message. I'd be happy to help. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your week.